like that. Then God anointed me that I might bring a message to bless them and their revival. Oh God, if you would do this now, God, somebody needs a blessing this morning. Somebody need a financial blessing. Somebody need, God, a problem to be solved. Somebody, God, got a husband and wife problems. Somebody got children frustrations. Whatever the need is this morning, God, would you provide it for us and keep us, God, in your kingdom. Ask this and all other things in your Son Jesus. Let the redeemed say amen. Amen again. One more time, what a Holy Spirit. Turn around and hug your neighbor real good now.
I'll tell the world of the love of Jesus through the storm and the cold, over the hills and through the valleys. I'll tell the young and the old. They brought him down, the road is crowded. Filled with unbelief.
you after that's fine.
Yes, sir.
You know what, just before you give your announcements, Reverend McKinney has in these places that we've been praying. And I think it's fitting that we allow her to give her testimony and what things are going on. Reverend, come on and share with us.
Amen.
As you know, I was born and raised in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. And what's happening there now is devastating. It's not just for St. Croix and the U.S. Virgin Islands, the British Virgin Islands, the Lower Antilles. It's amazing. Almost from the beginning of the Caribbean Ocean to the Atlantic, there is devastation. On St. Croix, right now they're on the 24-hour curfew. They lifted it on Friday for 4 hours. So people could go to distribution centers and get water and food and things that they need. The John Louis Hospital, when Irma came through, they brought all of the patients from St. John and Thomas to St. Croix. John Louis was the only hospital servicing all of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Well, it was compromised. And because of the devastation in Florida, the people had to be moved to South Carolina. So anybody who uses dialysis is on oxygen because there's absolutely no power. There's no water pressure. There's no, if you don't have bottled water, there's nothing to drink. You think about that, it's an island. You're surrounded by water, but there's nothing to drink. Stores, because of the curfew, have to be closed. Anyone seen on the streets will be arrested. My brother, who is on the island, is part of the FEMA, has been recruited by FEMA. And he's been able to go house to house and to check on the people. And praise God, their spirit is not broken. In one instance, I asked him about a lady who's been very important in our family named Miss Lucy. Miss Lucy, I thought was 85. She corrected me and said she was 89. She has no house. When Irma was threatening, Governor Mapp said, if you're able to get off the island, please do so. My brother went to my sister's in Florida. She lived in Daytona Beach. And as you know, the storm came up on the west side and not the east side. So they were good. I had called and asked him, I said, what about Miss Lucy? Did you take her to one of the shelters? What did you do? He said, Miss Lucy is with me. He had taken Miss Lucy, and that's the attitude of the people. They're opening up their doors to each other. Whatever I have, you have. Miss Lucy, as I said, her house was totally destroyed. My brother says she lives with me now. The spirit has not been broken. I do pray, Lord, because they're saying there's only 10 grids. There's only 50,000 people on the island. There's only 10 grids for electricity, but all 10 have been knocked out. And it's going to be, they say, 4 to 6 months before they're going to be able to restore the power. But there are wealthy people on that island who have generators. They're letting other folk come into their homes. They're allowing people, they had one shelter that was totally destroyed. The roof came off and people were exposed to the elements. They got to them. Not one single life has been lost. We serve an awesome God. We serve an awesome God.
Yeah.
And when circumstances happen, you don't allow it to minimize who God is. You see such amazing miracles. These things are reported on all of the U.S. Virgin Islands, not a single life was lost. Please continue to pray for these people. They have a long way to go, but their faith is strong.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend Candy. Does everybody in this room realize how blessed you are? Amen. That is not us. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. These are your announcements. Mr. Cleveland Free is making an announcement to the ushers that beginning October 15th, your uniforms revert back to black. All of those who weighed in at the beginning of the summer challenge are asked to meet Ms. Scott in the fellowship hall after morning service for your ending summer weight check. This is important to finalize the results of the challenge. The DLS choir will be having their second annual concert October 14th. This year we're sponsoring the missionary department, and the program will be dedicated to the memory of Catherine Hawkins Miller. Missionaries, this is your event, therefore we are asking all of you who can and will to pay your missionary dues to those who have a patron list. And those people who have a patron list is the missionary board. That would be me as the missionary president, Ms. Scott as the YAMS coordinator, Thomas J. Jones as the youth coordinator, Ms. Rosa Anthony as the children's director, Ms. Lizzie Anthony as life members, and Jewel Gwynn as the Bureau of Supply. See any one of those of us ladies, and we'll be glad to take your donation. And thank you in advance. These announcements can be found in your program. September 26th, New Hope will worship with Center Grove at 7 p.m. in Tobacconville. Reverend Scott will be the speaker. Please see your class leader for your general assessment for 2017-18, and Ms. Lizzie Anthony for Eleanor Logan for your lay council. Those are all our announcements. With the permission of the pastor, Mr. Jamerson needs to do an announcement on behalf of the Christian Education and Missionary.
As I promised last week, then I was going to say a little something every week, okay? Our first focus is going to be on the donation for the Harvest Ball by the way of getting your ticket to the ball. Now, I know some people think differently about live bands and about dancing and about this, and that's okay. If you don't dance, then come and watch some of our young people, because we really are reaching out to our youth, our young adults, and some of us that still remember how to do, what is the line dance everybody knows? There you go, electric slide, or Cuban shuffle, or whatever. You know, everybody knows that. So when we dance at least twice, we can dance, all right? This is going to be an affair for everyone. Again, this year, we will have contestants. Our contestant is Ms. Shallon Scott.
Amen.
And she will be representing both Christian Education and the Missionary Society. One contestant, one fundraiser, 2 organizations.
Amen.
And you'll be done with us. You won't have to hear me anymore. I have tickets. Now, the event is November 25th. So if you want a ticket, you don't want to do it today because, you know, we've got other things going on. Just let me know that you want one. You can pay the $20 at another time when we're not asking money for something else. But just let us know that you want one so that we can continue to get what we need, okay? The only other thing on here is that, and we'll come back later, we wanted the organizations to start thinking, because we're saving the organizations for ads, okay? The fundraiser is twofold. The tickets are for the interest and the donation, pretty much, which will take care of the expense of the event. And then our fundraiser is going to be, as it normally is, so organizations, if you're head of organizations or in an organization, just know that I'm coming back to you to give us an ad for our contestant. I thank you for this time. Thank you, Pastor, and God bless.
Thank you so much. We've got a lot of things going on, and we have promised this church when we return as pastor of the church that we would do 2 major events at this church, one in the fall and one in the spring. Our fall one is about to come up in October the 20th and the 21st, which will be a fish fry and chicken plate sale. We want you to please support us, and we're going to get free tickets. We're going to do that, and I had a meeting on last Wednesday asking all the officers and all head officers and all treasurers to be there. Well, some of you did not get that, and we're volunteers, so we will not take money from the treasurer, that we try to support the buying of the fish and buying of the chicken. And everyone, we had 16 people present there on Wednesday at my meeting. And exception for that little bitty girl, 15 of us gave $10. Amen. And that little girl is, what is her granddaughter's name? Chloe. She was there at the meeting too. So we had to include her name also. Amen. But all of us gave $10 toward it. And I told the committee that I would stand and make an appeal this morning that so we won't be a burden on the church treasure if all our officers and friends that will give us $10 to support this fundraiser. It's for the entire church. It's not for one organization, it's for the entire church. That means you're involved also. You want to help us out so that we won't mess with the church treasure. Would you see Diane or Sister Scott, First Lady Scott? They're our treasurer for this committee, and just give them $10 that we want to help so the church won't have to dig into their treasure and to help fund this event. So please give them, and there are other of us, amen, have made the appeal that we're going to go up and beyond that. Brother McSwain told me he's going to give $25. So the pastor could not let him outdo me, so I'm giving $26. I'm giving $26. Amen.
Well, we're going to give 30.
Well, that's up between you and Marie. But if you would, on a serious note, please see Miss Diane. Wave your hand, Diane. Wave your hand, First Lady. Those two hands flying up there, they will easily take your money to help us support our, somebody say our event right here at the church, and that way we won't have to mess with the treasurer, because your pastor's going to need that treasure money come December when I go to the mountaintop. So I don't need to touch that treasure. So please help us out, amen, and giving today or the first chance you give to them, so we can be well ready and prepared on October the 20th, which is on a Friday, amen, starting at 11 o'clock until 7. Amen, because we know folk like to eat fish on Friday afternoons. So don't go down to Mayflowers, come to New Hope and get your fish plate. Amen, on Friday afternoons. And again, we will start again on Saturday and go to 2 o'clock. Amen. So please, ma'am, and please, sir, help us out. Amen. That this fundraiser will be a success. Now, officers of the church, we got to be leaders, y'all. I made it real low, $10. Amen. That's the McDonald meal. So pay that McDonald meal or Wendy meal to us to help us, so we won't have to dig into the church treasure. Somebody say amen. Amen. And those of you will join me and Brother McSwain and paying the $25. We know we'll have enough funds to get what we get, and anything over that we'll put back in the treasure as we can do to make our obligation and our commitments that we have for this church. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. Again, I stand to you, plead to you to come and join me on Tuesday night. There will be no Bible study this month. We're busy all month long because I'm preaching at least 3 more times. 3 more times in this month. So please, govern yourself accordingly.